Hi friends, welcome. Today's video we're gonna be talking about the new Dior quints that just came out, the Eden-Roc and the Le Rivage, I think it's called. I was debating how to do this, if to do the two quints in one video or split the video. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna make two videos of this quints and dedicate one video to each quint because they're both very beautiful and I think they deserve like their own video. And it's just easier as well because I don't want to be put on the makeup and then taking it off, the eye makeup off, and then putting on it again, because I do want to enjoy it. So I am gonna do two separate videos and I think you guys will enjoy that as well. I'm gonna show you the two quints and I'm gonna swatch them, and I've chosen already the one that I wanna do today. The first one I want to show you is this is Rivage 533. This is what it looks like. And when I opened it, I realized that these two slots, these two shadows, they did come off. So I'm going to be very careful because I don't want them to spill over. But these two came detached a little bit. I don't use these thingies, so I'm just gonna get rid of them, the applicators. And then the second one is Eden-Roc, which is the one with the blue. And when I saw them online, they were very similar. At least for me, they looked very much alike. So I decided just to buy one, the Rivage. And then a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, texted me and said that she wanted me to try the other one as well. So she was so kind and gifted it to me. So I'm gonna swatch both of them and then on different hands, and we could compare it and see how similar or how different they are. And I have some foundation that's on the back of my hand because I just did my face, so let me clean that off. By the way, I'm using today the Guerlain foundation, and for bronzer I'm using Say. For blush I'm using blush and highlighter, I'm using Danessa Myricks. So just so you know what I have on my face right now. And for below all that, my priming moisturizer from Bobbi Brown, which is like the one I wear 99% of the time. So my hands are clean. Let's start swatching. Okay, so here we have them side by side. This is the Rivage and this is Eden-Roc. I think I like these two shades better, and they're very similar. Like these two are very similar to these two. I think these three are very similar, but the one from Eden-Roc is a shade a little bit more, I think, warmer, a little bit darker, a little bit warmer, and that blue is really pretty. So on the video that I am going to do, the look that I'm going to create with this quint in the next video, I'm probably going to use this like in the waterline because it is very beautiful. It has a little bit like purple in there as well. Did you purchase any of these two quints? I'm curious to know because I know on Instagram there were some mixed reviews or mixed opinions. Some people were saying that they looked very similar, that it was kind of boring, nothing new. I personally love the formula, the Dior quint formulas. I think they are one of the best out there. So I was very excited or curious to get at least one of them. And then of course I got the other one because my very dear and nice friend gifted it to me. I'm wondering if you guys were excited for this launch. Let me know in the comments down below. I got these quints in Nordstrom. We both did. And I think they were also available at Selfridges, and I don't think they're available yet in Sephora or Ulta, but whenever they are, I'll let you guys know in my community tab. So I'm going to start with a Sonia G Blender Pro. Let's see how that works. And I'm going to start with the crease. I think I'm going to go with this light brown in the middle. I'm going to try to use all 5 of the shadows. There is some fallout and I already have everything else on my face. I gotta be very careful. And if I do get, if I get some on my face, I'll clean it off, but I try to avoid that as much as I can. So I'm gonna go lightly and I'm gonna apply this color in the crease. I need to go back and pick up a little bit more. What I like to do is I go from the outside in. It minimizes some of the fallout as well. Okay, I put it all over the lid. It is really light, lighter than what I thought, lighter than what it looks in the pan. And then the swatch, I'm gonna go with the same brush and go in with that to the darker shade, the one here in the corner. I'm gonna go into the outer half of my lid, to the crease and outer half, do kind of like a V, like a triangle in a way, like a pyramid triangle in the outer half. I don't see that it's transferring a lot to the lid, and I don't think it's the brush, because Sony G brushes are amazing. I never had issues with them. What I'm seeing is that these shadows are subtle and not too pigmented, which is not a criticism, because I do like pigmented eyeshadows, shimmery eyeshadows, but I also like subtle, more softer looks. Maybe the other Quint is more pigmented. And there isn't, at least these two shades are not mattes. You could probably bring some of that texture you have on your lid, just FYI. And then I'm gonna go, without picking up anymore, I'm just gonna blend here the edges. I do have like a little bit of fallout right here, but I'll clean that off in a second. Okay, so I think it's pretty. It blends well. It is a shimmer. I wish that it was like a little bit matte. So I don't like to wear shimmer in the outer half. I like to wear matte, but it's not bad, because the other mattes, this is probably the matte, and it's like an orangey shade that I don't want to put in the outer lid. I like to put darker colors on the outer lid, or I try to. Alright, so I'm going to swipe clean that brush because I want to clean off a little bit more of the edges. Not bring it all the way up, not entirely. Probably going to get some of that mustardy color, the one that's in my middle finger. Because the orangey, I think I'm going to do the orangey for the inner half. I'm debating still. That gold color is kind of a shimmer. Let me try with the eye, with the finger. I wish these shades were shimmer, and then these shades were matte. Well, these aren't shimmers, they're like satin. I apologize, they're not shimmers, they're satin. But I wish the yellow one was a little bit more shimmery, and the light brown would be more matte. But they do blend well. You know what I'm thinking? I could try, except the blue, I could try these 4 shades on my left eye, because they are very similar. And where I'm going, like, it doesn't really matter to me if my eyes look a little bit different. The blue, yeah, the blue will stand out, because maybe I could put the blue on both sides. You know, I'm here deciding all of this all of a sudden. I think I'm gonna do that, and that way I save myself not to film another video and not have you guys wait to see my review. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna finish up this eye with, I'm gonna skip on this orange for now, because, or maybe I should add a little bit, because the other Quint does have some orangey color. I'm just gonna get a little bit and put in the middle. And then with a tiny brush, Chantecaille, the Precision Blend. I know it's not for that, but I'm gonna use it for that. Get some of that white shade that's here in the corner and apply it on the inner corner here. Yeah, this color does have like a nice shimmer. I think it's really pretty. That one's pretty. Alright, so with that same brush that I was using earlier, I'm swiping it clean here on my towel, and I'm gonna go now to it and do the same order of the shades. I'm gonna get some of this for the crease, and then use this in the outer half, use this in the middle to the inner corner, and then this one in the inner corner. And I'll use this in the waterline for both eyes. I'm not wearing blue today, but that doesn't really matter. I don't generally match my makeup to my clothes. Like, I'm wearing a black shirt and a red skirt, so it doesn't really matter to me. The lipstick, I will be using a bright orange, so let's see how that works with all the eyeshadows. But let me stop talking and start applying the other Quint. Same thing. I'm gonna go here, the crease, from the outer half to the inner half, like that. And then I'll just go all over the lid like that, with more attention to the crease here, like a windshield wiper. I'm gonna go now to that brown. I don't know, I'm not trying to be critical, but just, this is my opinion, obviously. That's why it's my channel and my video, my review, so I get to give my own opinion. But I don't think these Quints are for the spring or summer. For me, they look more like for the fall. Maybe that's just me. I associate browns and oranges with the fall. What do you guys think? You can use it any time of the year, of course, you know, it's your prerogative and my prerogative if I'm going to use it anytime I want, but I don't know, like, it just reminds me of the fall. I have high expectations for any Dior shadows because one of my favorite quints, it's Dior Mitzvah, I think it's called Mitzvah. I love that quint. That's my favorite quint that Dior has come out with, in my personal opinion. And I'm always like comparing it to see if it's as good as Mitzvah. I think it's Mitzvah. That's how you pronounce it. I'm always comparing it. And this is not, it come close to Mitzvah. It's not bad. It's pretty. But it's not as beautiful as that one, in my opinion, of course. The Mitzvah is like the perfect quint. Perfect shadows for the fall. I'm going to clean off some of that shadow and then go back to the edges here and blend. I'm not a makeup artist, but what I'm gonna say is based on experience. When you're putting eyeshadow, especially if you're new, don't try to put so much at the same time. Try to go slow, little by little, building up. It's better to build up than build down, and always blend. You gotta make it look seamless, unless you're gonna go for another effect. But you're trying to do a makeup like this, seamless like that, then you have to blend the edges and blend all the colors, all that. I'm gonna go in with this orangey color and go here to the inner half. I'm not left-handed, but my hand was getting tired. Might have to use my finger for this, yeah. This one is not as, it's less gold, it's more orangey than the one on the other quint. So my eyes are gonna look a little bit different. That's alright. What I'm gonna do is, when I finish this video, I'm just gonna try to make them look a little bit more alike, so it won't look weird when I go out of the house. I think I'm liking this gold better than, like this goldish orange, better than this one. They're both beautiful. I'm not saying they're not, but I like shimmer, so I like the way this one looks better. Now I'm gonna go with that little precision brush from Chantecaille, clean it, swipe it off, and then going with this white one. They're very similar, but the one on the other quint is a little bit more pink than this one, which I like this better because I don't want pink on my inner corner. I'm gonna leave it like that because I want to show you the differences and the similarities. Right, so did I use all the colors? Yes, I did. Now I'm gonna go in the blue. I'm gonna swipe this brush clean and I'm gonna go in with the blue. I am going to, should I apply it in the waterline? I think I'm gonna go in the waterline, be crazy. I just thought of Bob Ross and say just go crazy. So I'm just gonna go with that precision brush and tap in that blue. There shouldn't be no fallout, but and go light, because if I don't like it, then I could take it off. Ooh, I like it because it has like a little bit of purple, and with my hazel eyes, they will make my eyes pop. I'm gonna go a little bit more and go here to the corner, kind of take it a little bit higher like that, kind of do like a little wing. Yeah, it's so pretty. I feel like an Egyptian, you know, like in the Egyptian art and statues, like they have that blue, but I think it's like a more intense blue, but still. I'm gonna clean it off and blend out the bottom. I'm gonna go back with that fluffy brush and kind of blend here the edges. Maybe clean off a little bit up here. I went too high. I'm gonna go in with highlighter I use on the face, which is the one from Danessa Myricks, because I think it's gonna look better. Just get a little in the back of my hand. I'm gonna use shade. I'm using shade Vision Flush Tiara is the shade name, and I'm gonna go in just a little bit, blend it out in the back of my hand, and just go like that. It's very subtle, but it's there, and it does make a difference. So yeah, this one looks a little bit more yellow than this one. This one's a little bit more orangey. I like it. It's not as, like I said before, it didn't meet my expectations because I was expecting it to be, I was comparing it to Mitzvah, and it's not like Mitzvah, that it's more subtle, but they're still like really nice to blend. They're beautiful colors. My opinion is that they're more for the fall, but regardless is not a word. Regardless, regardless, I still think it's beautiful, and you could use it any time of the year, and that blue really pops it out. I tend not to use blue eyeshadow, but this one's really pretty because it has like a little bit of hint of purple and indigo, some silver. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna do now my mascara and my lipstick off camera, and I'll be right back so you guys can see my final look and my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back. Maybe this wouldn't be like my first choice. I'll probably try a more subtle light nude lipstick, but I wanted to have that pop of color today, and I think it works really beautiful with the eyeshadow. What do you guys think? I am gonna try to make them look a little more alike when I'm done in this video, but you guys see them together next to each other. They are very similar, very similar. So if I were to choose one, like if you would ask me which one would you recommend, I would probably go with Eden-Roc, which is the one that has the blue, because you don't have that pop of color in Rivage. All the other colors are so similar. You do have that gold in Rivage, but you could find that probably another Quinn. And this one's really pretty. In another shadow, I mean. This one is still really pretty, even though you don't have that shimmery gold. I think they're so similar that I would just go with Eden-Roc if I had the choice, which is the one my friend gave to me. So thank you so much. If you're watching, thank you so much. It's beautiful. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and I'm gonna use it more maybe in the fall, who knows, but I still think it's beautiful and worth it. They're beautiful formulas, easy to blend. Which one would you choose if you had the choice? Or if you already have it, let me know what you think of it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna leave links of everything that I've used today down below in the description box. The Sephora sale is going on. It already started for Rouge members. I think by the time I post this video, it'll still be Rouge. I'm not sure. But some of the items that I am wearing today are included in the Sephora sale, which like the Bobbi Brown moisturizer, the Guerlain foundation, which was the foundation I recommended in my recommendations video. What else is there? The mascara, which I didn't mention, is the Guerlain mascara. I believe that one is in Sephora. What I'm wearing on my lips is from Clé de Peau. There's no Clé de Peau in Sephora, but I'm wearing Flamingo Flower, which I love this color. I wear it a lot. I have it on my vanity all the time because I wear it a lot. It's a beautiful color. That's not in Sephora, but all the other stuff is. I'm gonna leave the link of my recommendations video at the end of this one, so you guys could check it out in case you haven't, so you can see what are my top recommendations. Thank you so much for coming over to watch my review of these Quinns. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.